It's November 5th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiu. Adelle Caballero is here. Watching roads and rails in Storm Team 4's Violeta Yas is here with today's forecast.
Yeah, we're off to a quiet start. Feeling a little chilly out there, but overall not dealing with
look at that, Violeta.
that wind just yet. Yes, finally the sun is coming up. It is a lovely morning again. Colder in some spots than in others. We have seen temperatures actually below freezing across parts of New Jersey, but for most of us, we've been sort of leaning in the mid-upper 40s, just with those typically colder spots, seeing those lower temperatures. A live look from Earth Cam. Again, a beautiful sunrise here from Midtown. Temperatures right now, LaGuardia 51, Hoboken 48, and there we have those colder readings that I mentioned. Wayne, New Jersey 39, Fairlawn 37, Denville into the upper 30s, so a little bit on the chilly side across interior sections of not only New Jersey but up across the Hudson Valley and interior Long Island as well. Your forecast for today after a chilly start, temperatures will actually be on the mild side in the mid-upper 60s. As we head into the evening, though, winds are really going to start to ramp up, and we're looking at the potential for damaging winds as we head into tonight with wind gusts potentially up to 60 miles per hour. That's a quick check of your weather. Let's get a look at traffic with Adelle. Good morning.
Good morning, Violeta. Good morning to all of our viewers. It is 6:01, about to turn 6:02 a.m. Right now, 7 trains are suspended. Hudson Yards out to 42nd Street. E-trains southbound are running express 42nd Street to Canal Street, all because of switch problems. 1AC, FM, N, and R trains now. You can expect to see delays, and we're still watching this crash. BQE westbound by the Brooklyn Bridge with 2 lanes closed off. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adelle. 6:02 next after 6 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Violeta said we're starting off pretty quiet and calm.
Yes, all is quiet. Really no rain to contend with here. You can see high pressure still in control. We are watching this system, though, off to the west, and that is going to kick up the wind for us as we head into tonight. But no immediate rain. We are tracking the potential for rain as we head into the weekend, especially heading into Sunday. Your full forecast is coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you. And still ahead, a pivotal
couple of times.
Okay.
Gave me one of my piercings, my ear piercings there. BQE westbound side over by exit 28. We've got a couple lanes closed off for a crash that's right by the Brooklyn Bridge. We're going to head outside right now to Chopper 4, giving us a closer look onto that. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to break down the delays for you. You're watching Today in New York.
This Wednesday morning, Violeta Yas in for Maria today. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, off to a quiet start, luckily, at least in terms of any rainfall or anything like that. It's just chilly out there, though. I did want to draw your attention to the winds that are expected to develop as we head into tonight. We have a high wind watch in effect tonight into Thursday morning for the potential gusts to 60 miles per hour. The main window for that is going to be around midnight through 6 o'clock in the morning. And again, that would be strong enough to not only cause some issues with travel in terms of those high-profile vehicles, sometimes the SUVs, you can also feel them shaking when winds are that strong, but this would be enough to bring down some trees or at least tree branches and in turn cause some issues with power outages or power lines. So we'll see winds slowly pick up this afternoon, but again, those stronger wind gusts in the potentially damaging category would be later tonight into early tomorrow morning. Winds again linger through the afternoon before they finally start to come down later on tomorrow. But for the moment, winds are pretty calm. Sunrise looking beautiful here in Coney Island. Thank you to Earth Cam for this live shot. Temperatures are right now sitting at about 50 degrees, so we're finally climbing, at least at Central Park. Winds coming in out of the west-southwest at 6 miles per hour. Believe it or not, that is a little bit of an increase within just the last half hour or so. And that's an increase in our temperatures as well. We dropped down to at least 49 in Midtown. We're at 50 degrees now, so temperatures should be coming up here the next couple of hours. Much colder, though, across interior New Jersey and up in the Hudson Valley with temperatures into the 30s. And we keep things fairly quiet this afternoon as the winds start to develop. On top of just the strong winds, we may get a strong thunderstorm or two with this front that's going to be moving through. So that will be our main sort of weather maker tonight into tomorrow. I think winds are going to be a much bigger impact than the thunderstorm. Storms, and then we quiet things down for the second part of the week before rain is back for your Saturday and Sunday. So again, I think the main weather impact in the short term is going to be very strong winds as we head into tonight, cooling down a bit Thursday, Friday, but we warm right back up through the weekend. 67 the high on Saturday, and then we're stuck in the 40s as we head back to work on Monday and Tuesday. That's a look at your weather. Let's head over to Adelle for a check of traffic. Good morning.
Good morning, Violeta. Good morning to all of our viewers. It is 6 6:18 a.m. and a bit of a mess out there right now. BQE westbound into exit 28 for the Brooklyn Bridge. We're still watching this crash here taking out a lane. We're going to head outside to Chopper 4, giving us a bird's eye view of that. Now you can see police are on the scene. It does look like it is in the process of wrapping up. You can see the tow truck there, and the car has been loaded onto the bed, but we are still seeing that right lane closed off. You can expect to see delays heading all the way back past the Williamsburg Bridge at this point. So obviously still an area we're going to be keeping a close eye on. If you are heading onto the FDR Drive, construction has wrapped up here, but our subway is still a mess. 7 trains are suspended, 34th to 42nd Street, E-train southbound, Run Express 42nd to Canal. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. So for many people, it's become a rite of passage, ear piercing, but a less than pleasant experience led a local mom to change that market.
Now customers are all ears about how the company has grown. Tracy Strand introduces us to this mom who means business. Now on this morning after Election Day, Wednesday, November 5th, I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez, Adelle Caballero, tracking commuter alerts right now. Storm Team 4's Violeta Yas here with the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's pretty quiet out there right now with the sun coming up. It is beautiful. We've got some fair weather clouds in the distance, but just enough to be able to see that nice orange color thanks to Earth Cam for this live look outside. Meanwhile, around the boroughs, temperatures finally starting to come up a little bit. We started the day in the 30s, for example, in Staten Island. We're at 40 right now. The Bronx up to 45 and low 50s. Meanwhile, in Queens out through Brooklyn. And again, everyone getting in now in that nice orange pink sky. Chilly to start, and then it brightens up through the afternoon. Again, first part of the day looks pretty good, but it's going to get increasingly windy through the afternoon with those winds peaking later tonight. Gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible. That would be in the damaging category. So again, bring those decorations inside or anything delicate. Those winds are really going to ramp up for tonight. That's a quick check of your weather. Let's get a look at traffic with Adele. Good morning.
Good morning, Violeta. Good morning to all of our viewers. About to turn 6:32 on the dot right now. If you are heading out the door to your subways, we do have a lot of delays and service changes right now. So definitely double check that line and give yourself some extra time as you head out the door. BQE westbound still waiting on that right lane to reopen over by the Brooklyn Bridge as that crash clears out. Delays are still back to the Kosciuszko Bridge. And if you are heading inbound at the George Washington Bridge, you're looking at about 25-minute delays. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. Now to that story.
You can check it out there. That's what I was trying to say.
Violeta Yas, you're invited to check it out as you get ready for school.
Do that. So much. It's very kind of you, Michael. And yes, as we get everybody ready for school, it's going to be a little bit on the chilly side to start with those temperatures in the mid-40s as we get the day started. In the afternoon, though, 63, not bad. Pretty warm out there, but we are expecting those winds to really ramp up as we head into this evening. So a little gusty today, but very windy tonight. I'll have that full forecast in a bit.
All right, thank you. And still ahead, the government shut down
roads here in Passaic County. 80 westbound over by exit 53. We've got a lane closed off for a crash coming up in a few minutes. We've also got an update for you on all those subway issues. But let's take a live look outside right now onto the Mario Cuomo Bridge. Westchester bound cars are coming towards you. You're watching Today in New York.
7 right now. Violeta Yas checking on the weather.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, a little chilly in some spots. Temperatures have dropped well into the 30s in parts of the Hudson Valley, parts of Connecticut and New Jersey as well. Notice in and around the boroughs, though, much warmer, 50 degrees right now after dropping to right around 49 degrees overnight. So temperatures already starting to come up a little bit. Right now we're at 35, though, in Sussex, New Jersey, 33 in Califon, Trenton, 39 degrees. And notice warmer here out through Nassau County, but mid-40s in Eastport, Montauk, 53 in White Plains, 47 degrees at this hour. A live look over the Queens Midtown Tunnel. It is a beautiful out there with not only the used to evenings and saying sunrise looking beautiful out there with just a couple of clouds in the distance. So 45 degrees to start. Those temperatures are going to warm up quickly today, thanks in part to a developing southwest wind. Now, those winds are really going to ramp up as we head into the evening, so becoming increasingly windy until still, those winds may eventually be approaching 60 miles per hour. So very, very strong through the overnight, enough to bring down some trees or tree branches and in turn impact power lines, cause some power outages. So that's something you want to be aware of as we head into tonight. Any sort of loose decorations, bring the garbage can indoors or make sure you secure it. You don't want it to end up down the street with your neighbor. Those winds pick up this afternoon, again peaking overnight, and winds are going to stay elevated at least for the first part of Thursday before we start to see improvement later in the day. Here's a front that's going to cause all of this. Again, I think the main impact is going to be the wind. We may see a stray strong thunderstorm this evening, but winds are going to be the main impact. Looking ahead to the weekend, temperatures spike again. 67 the high on Saturday with some showers in the morning, and then another round of showers on Sunday. So our best chance for rain through the next several days is unfortunately going to be this weekend, Saturday morning and then again Sunday afternoon. Behind that, though, not only do we dry out, but temperatures plummet and we'll be stuck in the 40s for Monday and Tuesday. That's a look at your weather. Let's head to Adelle for a check of traffic. Good morning.
Good morning, Violeta. Good morning to everyone watching. Out the door right now, it is 6:49 a.m. and we are still seeing quite a few issues here with our subways, lots of delays, and you've got service changes with your downtown E-train, so definitely give yourself some extra time through there. Onto the roadways right now, we are watching a crash on 80 westbound heading into exit 53 for Route 23, one lane closed off, and you do have taps on the brakes through the area there. Route 46 would be your way around it. Heading on to the BQE, still waiting for that right lane to reopen westbound by the Brooklyn Bridge. The crash has been cleared from the road, though. Delays are back past the Kosciuszko Bridge and the Harlem River Drive southbound. Watch for a stalled car by 125th Street. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much, Adelle. Daughter yawning is my favorite thing. Because kids, you know,
let's keep it real.
That's it.
Like
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Wednesday, November 5th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero here, tracking roads and rails. Storm Team 4's Violeta Yas is here for Maria La Rosa with a look at today's forecast.
Yes, it's looking pretty quiet out there right now. Just some clouds, and overall, though the sunrise has been quite nice, you can see some clouds out there, but also a little bit of color, some orange there in the distance. Now, a live look from EarthCam also showing a little bit of blue in that sky, so we will get sunshine as we head into this afternoon, and temperatures are actually going to warm up pretty nicely after getting off to a cool or chilly start in some spots. Right now, 51 in Brooklyn, Queens, we're in the low 50s as well. A little cooler, though, out through Staten Island, 41 degrees at this hour. The Bronx at 46. And a look at your planner, showing those temperatures rebounding into the low mid 60s this afternoon, and it's also going to get increasingly windy. Now we're going to have a cold front move through tonight that may trigger a stray shower or thunderstorm that could be strong, but the main impact is going to be those winds. Those are really going to ramp up as we head into tonight, with gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible later tonight and into early tomorrow. That's a quick check of your weather. Let's head over to Adelle for traffic. Good morning.
Good morning, Violeta. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. Just a few reminders here. Your 7 trains, no express service through Queens. LIRR Hempstead branch heading eastbound will continue with a regular service from Hollis out to Queens Village, and New Jersey Transit, Main Bergen, Northeast Corridor, and North Jersey Coast. You can expect to see delays because of long-term track work. Out the door right now, we are seeing a lot of delays and service changes with your E-trains, so give yourself some extra time. And coming up in a few minutes, we've got a tractor-trailer ban because of the high winds headed our way. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, thank you.
We're watching the wind today, Violeta.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, that's going to be the big story as we head into this evening, especially. So the morning and afternoon, not looking too bad. It will become increasingly windy through the day with those winds spiking later tonight. I'll have those details in your hour-by-hour forecast. That's coming up.
Thank you so much. Still to come.
If you're hitting the roads right now, BQE westbound, we have been watching this crash over by the Brooklyn Bridge. Right lane remains closed off. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know how bad the delays are looking and let you know what you're going to need to know for the high winds coming our way. Here's a live look outside now onto the LIE. You're watching Today New York.
Right, good luck. Let's go play.
And let's check in.
Good luck,
Violeta,
bud.
speaking of plane, you're out at Coney Island. Or
Yes,
you're behind you.
exactly. And all is quiet. We've got a little layer of clouds in the distance, but overall a nice morning, and we're getting some nice colors as the sun rises. Temperatures at the moment in the low 50s at Central Park. Our dew point 26. It is very, very dry out there. No joke. I just had to ask Darlene for some hand lotion. So you might want to keep that handy as we head into the afternoon. It's very dry out there, but as we head into the afternoon, we'll get more and more sunshine, but the winds are also going to be ramping up, and that is going to be thanks to this cold front. Still well off to the west, but as we stay out ahead of it, winds will increase little by little out of the south first, so that'll allow temperatures to actually get pretty mild this afternoon, and then eventually the front moves through. We're going to get more of a north wind, and that's going to bring temperatures down a little bit. So we've got big wind impacts in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Not much rain with this front, but maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm thanks to that wind. Could be on the strong side, but overall, I think the main impact is going to be the wind. And looking ahead, it's really for the weekend that we'll get our best chance for any rainfall. But look and breakdown of what we can expect for tonight. We've got a high wind watch in effect through tomorrow morning, with that main window for winds up to 50 or 60 miles per hour being between midnight at about 6 o'clock in the morning. So again, that would be certainly enough to cause some issues traveling, especially for like SUVs and those high profile vehicles. But we could be looking at some scattered power outages as well. So this is something you're going to want to be aware of. If you've got anything loose, any loose decorations outside the house, bring the garbage can in or secure it if you can. It's going to be that windy. Looking ahead to the weekend, showers Saturday morning and another round of showers on Sunday. Temperatures pretty mild, 67 on Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. Once that rain clears out, it dries out early next week, and then temperatures will be stuck in the 40s as we head into Monday and Tuesday. So very, very cold out there as we head back to work on Monday. That's a quick look at weather. Let's head over to Adelle for traffic. Good morning.
Good morning, Violeta. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. Okay, not looking good right now. If you are trying to make your way into the city from New Jersey, 100% want to steer clear of the Lincoln Tunnel 495 approach on the eastbound side by Pleasant Avenue. All lanes are completely shut down because of an overturned car. We will obviously be keeping you updated on that. George, you're looking about 20-minute delays, and the same at the Holland. BQE eastbound, you now have a crash by Atlantic Avenue. That takes out a lane. The earlier westbound crash cleared, but delays are back to Northern Boulevard. Alternate side is in effect. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you.